Tavern. On today's video, I will be talking about this exciting review that we got just on Saturday, yesterday, or whenever you're watching it. So that's why I have said Saturday. About the unboxing of Dominion. So, Lord and behold, give credit what credit is due. The Grimdark Live, actually, their sources were correct, and actually ever since they were saying way back in March, as they had said, they actually were right. And yeah, you gotta give them credit, the fact that they said all the right stuff, and even the names were correct, and it's pretty amazing. A lot of people were wishing that it kind of wasn't true, but it turns out it was. And honestly, quite cool at the fact that they got it, and also at the fact that honestly it was a very awesome review. For me, the stars of the show were the Cruel Boys. Even though the Cruel Boys name does not sound like a faction name to me whatsoever. It sounds more like a sub-faction, or like, you know, it's kind of like that old Warhammer Fantasy kind of naming style. It's kind of like how you would think how like the Art Boys from the Iron Jaws, they sound kind of like that. They don't sound really like a faction-wide name. But lo and behold, now we have the Cruel Boys Orcs. But as I said, for me, they stole the show. To me, they actually look amazing. When they showed one of the figurines at the end, the models at the very end, that is what I said, gotta have this. It is pretty amazing. Now, we're going to be talking about it. I couldn't do it live because I'm still getting used to this. I'm still new to this. I'm also excited for the Kragnos book, which is coming out next week, or this weekend on Saturday. I will be getting it, and I will be making a video about the lore, summarizing, and where, since I'm pretty sure the stuff is gonna be all over the place, I'm gonna try to say where that kind of fits in the Talman video that I had made before. If you are watching it, thanks for watching it, and if that made you subscribe to my channel, welcome and thank you for subscribing. But yeah, this actually has me excited, and for the love of everything that is Sigmar, hopefully I get to pre-order it. As it is, I already my wallet is crying already at the fact that I have to have this, and also the fact that Lord Croak is going to be pre-ordered pretty soon. I will be getting it because I do have a Seraphon army and I want Lord Croak. I wanted Kragnos, but way out of my budget. It's gonna be the price of this box, because they basically said that this box, if you bought Dominion, if you bought the Warhammer 40k indomitus box set, it should be around the same price. I did get that box when it came out, which was amazing. If you're not following my Instagram, I'll put a link below. There I show that I painted some of those indomitus in yellow, which was pretty fun. I also like 40k, and hopefully I should be doing some Eldar soon, or maybe some Mechanicus, but I think it's gonna be more Eldars. I kind of like the look of the Eldars that are differentiated. But back to this video. Anyways, I'm not gonna get sidetracked with all of the stuff. Talking about the Dominion unboxing. So they had said it's going to be about that price when that came out. I believe it was around 120 euros. I live in France, and that is the price I get. My box this time, I'm gonna be pre-ordering it, hopefully from the actual Warhammer website, to get it in English. But if I have to stumble and not be able to get it, I'll be getting it then in French, in my not so local hobby stores, which if you're in France or want to order anything from France, I would highly recommend you these two stores. If you are a European listener, the two stores are HobbyMax. I will be putting a description link below. HobbyMax is pretty amazing. That is where I basically got all my stuff. So if you like that, right now, it would be pretty cool if you could get it from there. And if not, there's also figurines, war games. That's also a really cool website. That's where I get all my paints mostly. HobbyMax is mainly where I get my figurines because they have a cool affiliate stuff. Give you points for buying stuff there. But like I said, I'll be getting this for sure. I have to get this. This is a must-have for me. So back to the Dominion box. Hopefully, I don't know if you got to see it live. It was pretty cool to see it live. If you didn't, you have the Twitch here, like in every preview that they do. And basically, they're unboxing it, and then I won't be playing another videos because I will be letting you watch this in your own time, and so you can experience that in full glory, because it is quite amazing. That the cinematic trailer that they showed was pretty epic. Some of the vibes that you got is like actually, you know, a live city of Sigmar. Like you kind of feel what it's like to be a stormcast. You know, get the lightning of the eyes. You know, every time they get reforged, you can see this glowing of the eyes because they're losing part of themselves and they're just becoming hollow people, and it's just amazing. And then we get to see some artwork. Yeah, some of the artwork from previous books and stuff of that we have seen in most of the books. This is an amazing thing. This could be easily a wallpaper for your computer, which I'll probably be doing. But this is what I would picture Azir to look like. So it's pretty cool. Then we get a picture of here the Stormcast, the new Thunderstrike armor style that Grimnir made, and it's pretty amazing. You get them all that they're getting ready for battle. I'm gonna go battle some cruel boys orcs. So now you get the video of they're showing you what is inside the box. If you got to see it, this is basically it. So you'll be getting 60 minis inside, which is going to be amazing. If you had to assume what maybe these are like what 32 bases, since that's becoming more the normal, or maybe 22s. But yeah, and this one is actually pretty big. I didn't think it was gonna be that big. The leader, the Orgwa, the Crow Boys boss. The ones that kind of talk to me the most are these guys in the back, because lore wise it sounds like they're introducing something that I loved from Warhammer Fantasy. But the new armor, the Thunderstrike armor, as I said before, it is amazing. It's kind of like what they did with the Primaris from 40k, is that they made it more skinnier, more realistic. It's more fitted, more something that you think that an actual person will be like, not those chubby ones that we had in second edition. But also, it's pretty, like I had previously said, it was going to be interesting to see an army that is a mixed army between the old models and the new models. And they did say they were gonna be able to fix that, because you know it's different kinds of armors as it is. The old armors do not make this lore wise. When this Thunderstrike armor, when they get fall in battle, this armor kind of like explodes that way. It can pass through that chaos cloud that has been passing over the realms because of what Be'lakor did in the books in Be'lakor. Basically they showed it, and also a little bit in what Nagash was trying to do. But yeah, that is exactly what this Thunderstrike armor is basically fighting against is the fact that there's this looming cloud above that is not allowing the stormcast to zap back, and this armor is basically made to penetrate that sky and to be able to zap, even though they have clearly said, and not in this one but in the previous one, that it's not a 100% guarantee that you are gonna pass through the chaos kind of cloud that is going up ahead. But tabletop wise, they said, but they're gonna make some sort of rules so they can fit into it. Lore wise, it's gonna be just interesting at how they're going to be talking about it, especially when we get the battle tome for 3rd edition for the stormcast, since they're in dire need of a new battle tome. So maybe they're gonna explain the whole dynamic of old armor and the new Thunderstrike armor. So here it tells you all the amounts: 21 stormcast, 39 crew boys, exclusive launch edition core book, basically what the Warhammer 40k did. They give you that amazing looking core book for 40k, which I have it in my shelf, and it's just mwah, it is just a joy to watch that book. The artwork and everything, it is just amazing. So this cover, when I first saw it, it was amazing. Sadly, they did say it's only limited to this box, and that's another reason why I want to have this, because that artwork is amazing for that book itself. Then you're gonna get, of course, your 24-page booklet, the rules explaining, I guess, the new rules and stuff, or like that, the shorter version. 14 war scroll cards, typical, and your allegiance ability cards. So pretty standard. Like, they really are hammering home that is basically, if you got the Indomitus box, it's basically the Age of Sigmar equivalent. So it's going to be pretty cool. Then we get to see, then they show you the Industra. We have seen her quite many times. Industra, it is an amazing model, and I'm actually quite surprised that they are putting Industra in the box set itself, because we also get the other Lord. He is the one that came out in the trailer itself. I think it was him, and I felt like he was really important, but the fact that they put Industra in it is pretty cool. They did say that all of these are going to be exclusive for now, kind of like the way the Indominus box has been. Sort of, most of the models were exclusive up to recently. I know they had a little production schedules thanks to Nurgle's plague going on, and they couldn't release it on time, but they were planning, I guess, earlier, to releasing them earlier. And they're gonna be doing the same thing for these. Is they're gonna be just a box exclusive. It's kind of like in video games, it would be like an early access kind of box kind of thing, what you're expecting here. But Industra is going to be in it, and it's pretty amazing. We did get a little bit more tidbits about her lore in the video itself. Is that the fact that Industra has been reforged so many times that she is losing herself. She does have, even though she is losing herself a little bit, and now she's just become this monster killer, basically. She kind of she's losing her humanity so much that even the Stormcast themselves are kind of doubting her, I guess, her roughness as to how she is conducting herself. But even though all of that is happening, they still respect her. Sigmar basically respects her. Apparently he has a bunch of other generals exactly like her that he imbued his essence into them, and that's pretty cool that you get all of these people. And that's the spear, the Celestial Spear. And in one of the Broken Realms books, they did talk about this spear, and she's the one wielding it. I believe it was Guardia Steel Soul that he says he must return to Excelsis to so they won't be able to get the spear. Maybe he was talking about Industra herself, or just the spear itself. We'll see later on when the actual book, it does come with a book here. Oh, that's the book about I guess introducing you to both of the factions, the new and improved Stormcast and new Cruel Boys. But yeah, this pretty amazing. And here we also learned that as one of the near mythical lords, Vizier Industra was reforged by Sigmar's own hand and given a fraction of his godlike power. She takes to battle on angelic wings, hunting down the largest fiends she can find with spear and sword. And she's also here to be that opposite of Kraknos, since she is the monster hunter. And they did say in the video itself is that the fact that Industra, even before she became a Stormcast Eternal, she was already a monster hunter. So they said that in both her past life and her current life, she has been a monster hunter. Then we get the next the guy who came out in the videos, and this is a pretty cool tidbit at the fact that when he is helmetless, he has a beard, but even with his helmet, you know, the guy who made him was like, he probably told the guy forging his helmet is like, I want to keep my beard even with a helmet on. And so he's a bearded helmet guy, you know. But honestly, either or, it would look cool. But I think it would be cool if you could, if you wanted to keep this head and put it somewhere else, you could just kit bash this head with something else, and that in itself will look pretty cool, that little head right here as the kit bash thing. So they're an item right here, they both come together, and you can see here Grugny's sigil, the fact that you know, Grugny and Sigmar are working again together since Grugny is back. And that's what gives us credence at the fact that he maybe we're gonna get a unified kind of book of the dwarves, which would be pretty cool. Now we get the Knight Arcanum, and I dig the mask. Same thing. I think that mask will look so amazing on another mini, on another model, because it kind of gives me like those, like a ninja vibe, or like if you wanted to create some sort of like ninja kind of like thing, or some sort of like assassin kind of thing. And this is what I would go for. So I would probably save it for something else that you wanted to really kit bash to make it look amazing, because the mask kind of does throw it off a little bit, but at the same time it will fit. Maybe it's just the color scheme, maybe the fact that they always do the gold color scheme. Maybe they had done, I don't know, the hammer halls, or I don't know, they could have done somebody else. Even the Knights of Excelsium, they could have done somebody else and probably will look better. Maybe black on white, or white on white, or white Stormcast would be pretty cool. But yeah, when it comes to helmetless, it looks weird. Sad to say, whoever painted this one made it look funky. They usually do a great job, but here, I don't know, for some reason it's just it's looking off. It feels like she needs to get some sleep or something, but maybe that's what they were going for, who knows. But other than that, cool model. Then we got your banner bearers, the Knight Vexillor with Banner of Apotheosis. Amazing, honestly. The Stormcast Eternal side of the box in itself is just worth it, because honestly, this is a painting magic. This is just not only the fact that it's gold. When you paint it in another color, it's gonna look even more amazing when you give it your own touch. I think this is gonna be kind of like how for the banner of the Blood Knights, or even one of the Lumineth, the banner bearers. I think it's going to be the same. This is going to be already printed on it, but that's a quick quick and easy fix. Just sand it a little bit, get rid of that, and just if you wanted to freehand, you could make your own logo into it, and it will look pretty amazing. But that in itself, the pose, dig it. I dig it. This pose is amazing. It just looks intimidating. Here it looks a little bit wobbly though, when I guess I don't think it was meant to be that, but you know, it's a little wobble there. It's like whoop on the side, but pretty cool. Now we got the Praetors. This is another one that looks like this guy is ready to take down some cruel boys. That pose in itself, like the way it's walking, it looks very intimidating. It's kind of, it reminds me of that cool pose that they give to the Shadow Stalkers, the one that has his hand on the side. It's kind of like that. It looks pretty cool. But honestly, I want to know what this is though. But honestly, these are pretty cool. Here it has like a little, you know, that old samurai kind of big rope going on right here. Like it's a mix between gladiator and samurai kind of thing going on. Like for example, here it does not remind me of gladiator. Here reminds me more of a samurai kind of armor kind of thing going on. But yeah, painting, it would I want to get my hands on these so I can just paint them. So apparently these guys are your elite bodyguards. Honestly want to know how they're gonna play in the tabletop. Hopefully they are as elite as they're making them sound to be. The Annihilators, these are the new Paladins, I believe. This is what they were. Hulking Goliaths that dish out pain as well as they take it. They charge into battle with forces of meteor. And looks pretty cool. Honestly, it looks way better than the first one that they released. The first one they announced. They look less chubby. For some reason the other one looked more chubbier. I have no idea why, but here it looks much better. Even though it is like, it looks more chubby, it kind of feels more realistic, more, maybe it's just the pose that makes it look better. But yeah, this one looks much better actually than the first one. I think it was kind of like this, but for some reason here it looks good. The first one they showed, it kind of looked more chubby. I don't know. What do you guys think? It kind of doesn't feel the same to me. Anyways, we continue with the Vindicators. Now the Vindicators, we did see them already. They were part of the initial tease that they gave us. But one thing that they did say is that you will get both male and female, which is pretty cool, finally using that representation. Hopefully also you get to fit properly a male head or a female head and a male body if you happen to like that pose, because unless they're going to be, actually they probably are going to be making the same poses for male and female. Okay, well that makes sense now. That kind of does make sense, that they want to keep it male and female, and that way you can just have a male and female. Or if you wanted to have an all-female kind of army, you could. Well, I guess you couldn't, because you would have the body of a male, unless you would give it a female head, because you are going to get female and male heads when they're helmetless, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, can't wait to get some of these. They already talked about these guys, so I will be cutting the video here because it turns out it was making it too long. So I will be just talking about the Stormcast Eternals on this. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Do you think the Stormcast look pretty cool? Which other models did you like the most? Are you excited for this new armor, Thunderstrike armor? Are you excited about the models? Do you think you'll be getting it? Are you hoping to get it? But yeah, I'll be making a second part talking about the Crow Boys, and then in the end giving my slight thoughts aside from what I gave already. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you like this this part of the video. Hopefully you get to subscribe, and yeah, remember, not everything is what it seems in the realm of Uruk.